What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm actually late for an event that I have to get to, but you know what? I'm still feeling good. It looks like it's about to rain. Actually, it's weird because the weather, I think it's supposed to rain today, but it looks really nice. I'm just in a really good mood. Yesterday, my god sister, she had an event at her house. She has this ministry. There's a fly in my room. That's really annoying. But she has this ministry called Hindsight. And she had a sister circle, her first sister circle event yesterday. And honestly, it was such a blessing to just be around women that are like-minded and women that are going through some things that you've gone through, have gone through other things that you and what's funny about that is, I'm cutting myself off, but what's funny about that is I was the oldest person, well, one of the oldest people in the room, I think, and a lot of the girls were speaking into my life for some things that they have gone through that I haven't even gone through. So that honestly just goes to show you that just because you're older than somebody doesn't mean, or younger than somebody doesn't mean that when you're talking about experiences and just giving encouraging words that you can't receive from someone that's younger than you or anything like that. So it was such a blessing, and shout out to my god sister Jocelyn Hines. Her Instagram is Becoming Dr. Hines. She's just started med school, so y'all pray for her because sis couldn't be me, but God bless. And so yeah, follow her on there for more encouraging words, all that stuff. But let's go ahead and get into our goal for today. I really like this goal for today because honestly it kind of picks up on the heels of some of our discussion last night that I had at the event. And today's goal is to be worthy. Okay, be worthy. Now, the definition of worthy is quite simple. It's pretty much to have value in, or well, I'll just keep it at that. I don't want to over explain it, but it's pretty much to have value in. Understanding your worth is understanding your value. Now, I say that it's a very simple definition, which it is, but I think it's very difficult for people to understand how worthy they are, or to understand their worth. And the reason I'm saying that, and people, when I say people, know that I'm including myself too. The reason that it's hard, I think, is because, or I think that it's hard, is because a lot of times we settle for things that are outside of what we're worth. So we'll settle for a job that's outside of what we're worth. We'll settle for a person, so friendships, family members, intimate relationships, boyfriends or girlfriends, for things that are less than what we are worth, just because of X, Y, and Z. There's a list of reasons why people could settle for that. But to truly understand your worth and know your value means that you are not going to settle for things that are not worth your time, worth your effort, worth your energy, or worth you. And that's a hard thing to realize, especially if you're already in a relationship, or even with family members. If you cannot understand and see my worth and see my value, then we honestly need to reevaluate our relationship or our friendship. And if at the end of the day we end up having to go our separate ways, we should feel better about ourselves, because we know at the end of the day what our worth and what our value is. Now, how do you get to finding what your worth and what your value is? What y'all think I'm gonna say? Pray. You gotta pray about it, because honestly, it's not something that someone else can give you. It's almost like self-esteem. Like, no one else can improve your self-esteem. Your self-esteem has to come from yourself. So your worth and your value, you have to know it for yourself. If you're looking for it from some other person, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be hurt. It's going to be heartbreak. There may be some sadness and depression in there, just because you're looking for different things to fill you when you should already be full coming to the table or coming to the situation. So today's goal is to be worthy. And really what we need to start off with is making sure that you understand your worth, understand your value. You are valuable. You are worthy. We are worthy people. Whether you think it or not, you are. And don't let nobody tell you different, okay? Once you get that confidence and have that instilled in you, then evaluate the relationships around you, your work relationships, your friendships, your family members, your intimate relationships. Evaluate those things and evaluate the decisions that you're in, or not the decisions, the situations that you're in. And if you realize that at the end of the day, this situation or this person isn't valuing me the way I know I should be valued, I mean, cut it off. Cut it off. because we don't want to settle. That's the worst thing I think that can happen in life, is to settle for something that's less than what you're worth. And then at the end of the day, you end up, going the cheap route. Like, have you ever purchased a cheaper item just because you wanted to save money on, like, I'm frugal in some areas. Like, some things you can buy, like the store brand. But have you ever brought like store brand hot sauce? Bruh. Buy that regular hot sauce. Buy Louisiana hot sauce, because honestly, you're spending a couple more cents, but you understand the worth because of how it tastes. It tastes better. It just tastes better. So yes, that is the goal for today, is to be worthy. I didn't want to go on a tangent about hot sauce, but like, it's like cheap ketchup or stuff like that. Like, some stuff you can't get store brand. You have to buy the label brand, and we are the label brand. Okay? We are the name brand, I should say. We are the name brand. So yes, that is the goal for today, is to be worthy. Hope everyone has a fabulous Saturday and a blessed Sunday. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.